Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Yeah, top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the puppy host to do the most. Listen, I was sitting back listening to watching Fly Hippie's show. He was going live doing an Iowa Hawkeyes game versus Southern. And I heard some people ask who was the New York Liberty's next head coach. And I was sitting back thinking, and you know what have set the WNBA really on fire? And if New York Liberty is smart and the WNBA is smart, you go hire Lisa Bluder to coach Sabrina Ionescu, Brittany Stu, Lainey Hamilton, that squad over there that they have. And shortly after, Catlin Clark, whether it's whenever her contract is up and she's free to leave, she joins New York Liberty. That would give you instant. I mean, so much more people would tune in just on Lisa Bluder being the coach for the New York Liberty, knowing that Catlin Clark will join her in the next year or two. That'll set the league on fire, and it'll pique the interest all the way through for the next 2026 season and 27 and 28. You sign Lisa Bluder to a 4-year, 5-year deal, and everybody already will be anticipating and waiting for Catlin to become free. And Indiana Fever might even have to make a trade because they don't want to lose her for nothing, knowing that she won't sign back with the Indiana Fever. Boy, that'll set basketball world on fire. Yeah, that'll take it up a whole notch. Catlin Clark, CC and NYC with LB, with Coach LB and Sabrina, and that, come on, man. If you know dollars and you know business, and that right there makes perfect sense for everything. Because you took a hit this season. With Catlin Clark being out, WNBA, you took a hit. You lost 50% of your fan base. Catlin Clark, that Catlin Clark brought to the table, it was out. And 50% of basically nothing already, because you had no fans already to begin with before Catlin Clark. Once you got her in there, and when they see she not playing, everybody's out. So to keep a peak interest, because trust me, people would watch New York Liberty damn near like they watched the Fever. If Lisa Bluder was coaching, even if Catlin Clark not on the team yet, and she just got Sabrina and Breonna Stewart in that squad, people will watch. It will be must-see TV. People will instantly become not only Indiana Fever fans, but they will watch. Now, I don't know about selling out crowds going to the games. They won't sell out like Indiana Fever, but they will watch on TV and keep up with the team, and engagement will be crazy, whatever Lisa Bluder and New York Liberty do. And again, the anticipation for Catlin Clark to reunite with her coach, her college coach in New York, y'all better think about this. Yeah, I don't know how Indiana Fever missed out on Lisa Bluder last season. That's beyond me, because that would have been crazy. But if you want to say too early, too soon, maybe she wasn't ready to come out of retirement, I'm sure now she should be willing and ready, especially if the price is right. And if anybody should be able to pay her some money to come up with some dough, it's New York. Only thing I don't like about New York, just the same thing I don't like about California, it is what is it? What is it? Blue state? It's a blue state. I hate for Catlin to be in a blue state where they allow men in women's spaces. Yeah, I got a video coming up about that too. It was the lady in Los Angeles, I believe, in California at the Gold Gym, complaining about a gay man going into the locker room while she was naked, and they kicked her out. because she was complaining. They got about a bitch, but that's neither here nor there. That's for another show. But again, the WNBA has lost steam. From what just transpired last year with Caitlin Clark and all of the injuries that took place, and people didn't know what was to expect with Caitlin Clark coming back, and they kept on stringing everybody along with her being day-to-day with a growing injury, knowing they lying to the people, probably placing bets and so on and so forth, since now the NBA has been exposed to big-time gambling. And you hear Stephen A. Smith say the WNBA is next. Listen, you better get something together, because if you lock out, which I believe that it is, honestly, it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be very hard to come back from, because so many of us are checked out. But I'm going to tell you how to get us checked back in, all the way checked in. Because, again, don't misconstrue it. I'm sure the WNBA knows this. The players, they might be dumb to it. But it's all Caitlin Clark. So if you do something of that stature where you bring Elisa Bluder in, who we're very intrigued by, and we love just damn near as much as a Caitlin Clark, because we understand who Lisa Bluder is. Caitlin Clark fans, that's all of your fans, basically, in the WNBA. Without Caitlin Clark fans, the WNBA is nothing. It goes away, okay? It goes away. Nobody's watching. So you want more than just Indiana Fever? Now, again, Golden State Valkyries, they got their fan base. Them Bay Area people, they serious about their teams. Whether it's the Oakland A's, the Raiders that used to be out there, San Francisco 49ers. I mean, they serious about their teams. San Francisco, is it the Padres? Is they out there? Is that the Padres? Is that the San Diego Padres? That San Diego might be. Yeah, I'm tripping. But you get what I'm saying if you know about Oakland. They don't play that. So the Valkyries came and they sell out. Everybody come to their game. But watching the game on TV, watching the Valkyries, they're not messy TV. See, so what you would have is a new team in the Golden State Valkyries who at least selling out an NBA arena, not no little pity, not no little pity party type scene. Okay, not no little junior college or the YMCA that most of the WNBA teams play in. No, you will have Golden State selling out NBA arenas, and you have New York Liberty, big numbers, damn near probably million viewership, damn near every game, as long as they ain't on at the same time as the Fever. And if you were smart, you would place their games on the same days or whatever, or no, not every, right after each other. Fever play on Tuesday, Liberty's playing Wednesday, and Lisa Bluder. I promise you, and it's going to be must-see TV. We're going to tune in and watch Lisa Bluder and the New York Liberty work. Let me know if you would go, if you with that. If you see it how I see it. Would that set the league back on fire? Would that spark and pique a lot of people's interest again in the WNBA? And again, because it wouldn't just be for 1 year. That would be for the next few years that people will watch Golden State Valkyries, New York Liberty, Indiana Fever all the time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share, man. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.